Hello, my name's Mark Helm. I'm the author of Creating Wealth Through Self-Storage, and I'm the creator of the Self-Storage Quick Start Academy. You can go to selfstoragequickstartacademy.com and find out more about our first course, How to Buy Your First Self-Storage Facility. Also, in January, the course, How to Build Your First Self-Storage Facility, is going to be released. That's going to be a very detailed course taking you step by step all the way through building your first facility. Thank you for being here. I know odds are you will delete the email that this video is on, or odds are you won't watch this video all the way through. I know that because that's how I am. When I read email, I'm poised with my mouse over the delete button, and when I'm watching videos on YouTube, I'm sitting there waiting to stop it and move on, or hit the back button and go to the next one. And I know this time of year I'm getting my inbox full of a lot of articles and blogs about creating and goal setting for the next year. I delete most of them. I don't know about you, but I delete most of them without reading it. So as I'm creating my next year in the self-storage business, and I wanted to send something to you about creating your 2016 in the self-storage business, I was thinking, what could I possibly send that would make a difference for you and it wouldn't get deleted or it would be watched? And then I got it. I got what will make the difference for you. So my commitment is, even though this video is short, this video will make a huge difference for you in 2016. So here's what I know about you. If you're watching this video, you're already successful. Yes, there might be more to come to you. There might be goals you haven't achieved yet. But all in all, you're pretty successful. And for the most part, your life works. Here's what else I know about you, is that you are creative. You're used to creating something from nothing. Many of y'all have done that in the past, have created other businesses, but to be someone who considers self-storage and buying and getting in a new business or growing an existing business, you're literally creating something where nothing exists. So to even take that on, I know that you're creative. So if you take those two things and start creating 2016, setting your goals, what will happen in your self-storage business in 2016, I'm sure you're very good at setting goals and achieving them. But let's do it together real quick. So we talked about the Covey method for a week, and using Covey's method, you stand in December of 2016, look back to December 2015, and standing in December 2016, what have you achieved? So whatever your benchmark numbers are, how big your portfolio is, how many facilities you have, what your gross income is, what your net income is, whatever benchmarks you're using to create your measurements, what are you going to create for December 2016? Then you go backwards, quarter by quarter. What needs to happen each quarter of 2016? That's how you create goals for your self-storage business in 2016. Now, your goals should be big. They should make you sweat a little bit, like you're not quite sure how in the world it's going to happen. But it's not so big, so out of the park, that in the back of your mind or even in the front of your mind you think that that's an impossible goal to reach. They should be large enough that you're not sure how it's going to happen. You're standing in that it will happen, and you know that you can learn what you need to learn and you can do what you need to do even though you don't know what it is right now to achieve that goal. That is a goal worth giving 2016 to. But that's not the gift. Here's the gift. Anytime you're going to the next level in anything in your life, what's missing that would make a huge difference for you are new habits. Creating new habits. I remember when I was standing in December 2014, looking at December 2015 and creating this little business I have, this learning out loud thing I do with you, like sharing what I know about self-storage. I looked at the year 2015 and I said, where do I want to be? What needs to happen to get there? And what I saw was that what needed to happen was content needed to be developed. Articles need to be written, videos need to be created, courses needed to be created, and I'm building a storage portfolio. Many of you know what my goal is. We're putting a $60 million self-storage portfolio together. I also have a commercial real estate practice, but in this business, I knew I needed to create content. I did not have any place in my calendar scheduled to create that content. So I literally got my calendar out, which is a computer, and I looked, where can I schedule that time? So I started getting up an hour earlier, and if you look at my calendar every weekday, it's in there what time I get up, what time I start working, putting content together, when I stop, and I literally put that in my calendar. Now I have the habit of creating content between 6:30 and 8 every single weekday morning. That's when this business gets created. Between 9 and 5, my self-storage business is expanded. So that's how you create new habits. If you're raising money, for example, in 2016, my coaching is get your calendar out between now and next week. Schedule in your calendar when you're going to be making calls to potential investors and block time out to make the presentations. When I'm raising money, I track it daily. I know exactly where I'm at, and I can look at my calendar over the next month and I can tell you exactly when I'm going to be raising that money. So that's the coaching this week. Develop new habits. Look at your goal in 2016. What actually needs to happen that's not happening now that could make a difference in achieving that goal? Then pull your schedule out and put it in. Have a great 2016. And remember, if you haven't achieved your goals yet in 2015, you still have a few weeks left. Go for it. My name's Mark Helm. I'm the author of Creating Wealth Through Self-Storage, and I'm the creator of the Storage World Analyzer. Also in January, the Storage World Analyzer is launching its construction and expansion module that will help you analyze opportunities that involve new construction and expanding existing facilities. StorageAnalyzer.com, Creating Wealth Through Self-Storage.com. Thank you very much for watching.